guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Books with Meg. So today I'm going to be going over the library app called Overdrive. Now if you have an Android phone or a iPhone, the Overdrive app looks like that. Or sometimes it'll look like Libby, depending on what kind of library app your particular library or state library, town library is using. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the Overdrive app because this one is the one that's most common, and kind of show you what this is about. So the state I live in is New Hampshire. So I click into that. And it'll bring you into things in my state. You would go in and you could click in to add a library there, like manage libraries or create an account. You'll have to do all of that with Overdrive. It will ask you for your library card number, and you can get that right from your library. So I'm going to go in and kind of show you what this is about. So right up there, right here at the top, it's going to have a sign in. Now you can have, I believe it's 3 books out at a time. Let's just double check. Okay, see, it makes you sign in to your library there to see what books you have currently out. But these are some of the books that they offer available in that. See how it does say right here, Meet Libby. That was that Libby app I was showing you. Libby is super easy to use. I use that a lot. Overdrive is more kind of like the old school style of doing it. Because really Overdrive, I believe, and Libby are the same thing. It's just a newer version of the app. But it's still really cool. As you can see, all of these books right now are available. And you just click into the book. Like, say we wanted to do The Second Son by Lee Child. So what you do is you'd hit that borrow button. It'll have you sign in. And then you can have it request to be sent to your Kindle if you have a Kindle. Or it just automatically downloads. See how it has the formats here? For the EPUB book. Now I lost it for you. I'll just click into this. This was actually hilarious that this book is already on the library app because this was a book of the month book for this month. And it's already on the library app with a wait list. You can see here it has a wait time about when it will come available. There's only 2 copies. And there's a lot of people who want it. So it's got about an 18-week wait on that. Not all the books are like that. Brand new books, absolutely, yes. Other ones, no, not so much. See how it says wait list right here? And this is going to be the same in the Libby app. It says wait list. So that means you can get in line to get the book as soon as it becomes available. That's what this place a hold means right here. So you just hit that button and it'll put you on the list. So as soon as it comes available, it automatically checks the book out for you and you just download it and it'll send you an email to tell you it checked it out for you. So yeah, that is the Overdrive app. Libby is almost identical to this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign in with all my credential stuff, and I'm going to get into the Libby app so I can show you how that works. All right, it'll be just a moment. And here we go. I'm getting into the Libby app now. You can see it's just slightly different. Same similar setup here. I am all logged in. This is my Libby app. So as you can see, it's a little bit different. So if I go to my shelf, you can take a look and see I had a copy of Black Eyed Susans, which I was reading on here, that's expiring soon. It's letting me know if I wanted to renew it. And these are some of the recent books that I have checked out and then I have checked out on here and read that have been returned. Like my holds, I have some books that I've been waiting for a while. These are like what I just showed you a couple moments ago, where that A Good Marriage was on a wait list. So I'm all on a wait list for these books. I should probably take this one off right here because I have a hard copy of it, and I just do this. I get a copy of that to read for a little bit if I feel like reading on my phone and not the actual book, which you guys know I do a lot. So those are the ones I'm waiting on, and that's one I currently have out right now. But as you can see, I can do like apply preferences to what I want. Like if I only want to see like new books or new and audiobooks, what's popular, what's available. Like if I don't want to wait for a book, I will just go into like what's available and see what's available. And all these are free to read because it's through the library. So there's a lot of really cool ones on here, guys. Definitely take a moment and try to check this out. See if your library offers something like this. It's totally worth it to have. See Ellen Hildebrand if you've watched any of my other videos. That's another beach book. There's so many great things on here. It's just really, really good app to have, especially if you like switching from paper copybooks to reading the same book you're reading but not wanting to read at night, which I do quite often. That's a really, really good thing to have. And sometimes they do have like newer books. Let's see if I can find one that I was reading. Bridget Jones. I love Bridget Jones. I just got mad about the boy, that book a few days ago, and look, it is available. I can borrow that right now. This is an audiobook. See how it shows you that audio part here? So I can go ahead and borrow that if I wanted, and I actually will end up doing that. So I have one loan out of 3, so yes, you can have 3 out at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and borrow it, and then bam, I can listen to that audiobook. I do the audiobooks a lot at nighttime, which is something I have always done, and it's really interesting to me to do that. I really like it. So yeah, these are ones that are available, and then I can show you how to place a hold. Let me just, because you only get 3 of those, so I got to make sure it's something that I really, really want to read. This is another author I really like, Beatrice Williams. She, let's see if it's on. Yeah, it should definitely be on here because that's how I read it the first time. A Certain Age. That was an absolute awesome book. Total book. Read this book right here. This one. It was so good. Actually, the one I read isn't on here anymore. That is one thing, guys. The books do change quite a bit. It's good and it's bad at the same time. There was one, and we listened to it. It was just so good. But it's not on here anymore. But one I have been wanting to read is this one here, The Golden Hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that place a hold, and I'm going to place it. So there's 2 copies in use, 0 people waiting. So the 2 copies 2 other people have. So it means I would be next. So I'm going to go ahead and place a hold on that one. And that's it. As soon as it becomes available, it automatically checks it out for me, and I can go ahead and read it. So yeah, guys, go ahead, check this out. Give it a check out. If you don't have a library card, or you don't have access to this app, or you're not quite sure, give your local public library a call and see if they participate in the program. It's the Overdrive or Libby app. And it shows New Hampshire up here, but I know they do it with a ton of different states and a ton of different places. So go ahead and check that out. See if your library does it, and hopefully you really get some good use out of it. But thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.